안녕하세요. 블록체인 마스터TV 진행을 맡은 강민정입니다. 오늘도 게스트 두 분을 오늘은 모셨습니다. 주라 프로토콜의 회장이신 동리오 우, 그리고 CEO이자 창시자인 아이리스 양 모셨습니다. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you introduce yourself first, each of you?
Sure. My name is Donglin. I'm the current president of Jura Protocols. Personally, my background has been in finance and internet as an entrepreneur for the past few years. I started out as an investment banker in New York City and returned to China, became a tech entrepreneur in social media and in online marketing, online trading business. And since last year, when the blockchain industry really grew, and it took my attention, and with my partners, we decided to enter into this industry and create a next generation business.
So, and Iris?
Yeah, hi, my name is Iris, and I'm founder and CEO of Jura. So my personal background was more on the investment banking and venture capital side. However, before I started Jura, I was at the time filing 4 patents in the IoT industry, integrating various communication modules. And what I discovered is that there are a lot of blockchain projects or technologies that claim to help with the data security and automation, the actions in the IoT industry, but the result is not as perfect as everyone would hope so. That's why it's also a big focus of Jura, and our mission is really to build our worldwide cross-industry trustworthy data exchange value network.
Okay. And I found your company name is really unusual. What Jura means?
Yeah, so the inspiration for the name Jura was actually twofold. And besides invoking the image of the stability of Jura Mountain in Europe, we were also thinking about the Jurassic period, because it was our dramatic time period in the world, and we believe that Jura has the same potential to cause a significant impact on blockchain industry in long run.
Okay, so what's your project, Jura project?
Well, Jura project is a next generation basic protocol, and it's ultra fast and decentralized at the same time. And in order for the details of the project and technical side, and I let my partner Iris to explain.
Yes, I'm very excited to explain more on the tech side. And essentially, the key innovation that we have here is a fuses data structure. It's a account-based DAG lattice data structure, where that each account that has a separate sending and receiving part, each controlled by the blockchain traditional technology, as well as directed acyclic graph. And we also have the POVRT, provable verifiable random time margin, together that allows it to be customizable for different industry according to their requirements. And the second part of the innovation is provable utility consensus model, where we have multi-dimensional way to measure the contribution of each node in the system and give them the amount of weight they deserve. And we believe this is far more better way than the traditional POS and POW, because it creates a lot of fairness and efficiency in the system, and it's beneficial for the community to operate healthily in long run.
Okay, great. So what's your strong point compared to others?
Well, I think the strong points are twofold. One is on the, as Iris has explained, the innovative part of our technology, which is built from ground up, not just an improvement on other technologies, but we had took sufficient time to rethink how blockchain could be built. And many of the features are brand new, such as the fuseless data structure and the POU and mechanism. On the other hand, we also have a very strong and well-rounded team. We have a very strong technology team where we have 3 PhDs from MIT and Princeton and Columbia. They are experts in cryptography, computer science, and bioengineering. Iris herself is is educated or trained in applied mathematics. And on the other side, we also have a pretty strong commercial team. And personally, I have been a serial entrepreneur for several projects. And my previous project grew to 1 million users as a social network in China. It was invested by a few leading VCs in China. And we also have a few new members of our team who are very good in or have long time experience in marketing, marketing, media, and in business development. And they are stationed both in China and New York City. And we think that the combination of the strong technical team and as well as the commercial team will bring real success to this project. Because a blockchain project is first and foremost about technology. But at the same time, in order to promote the project, let more people know, we also have to be very strong in community building, in marketing, and in building awareness of this new technology.
So, as you are in Korea, how do you think of the blockchain systems or technology in Korea? Blockchain technology in Korea. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah.
I think blockchain has a bright future in Korea, first of all. And as you know, blockchain is a new technology. And for any new technology to have a strong future or development in a particular country, there are two very important conditions. The first condition is favorable regulatory environment, as a regulation can kill new technology or prevent the new technology from developing as it should. However, in the human history, we have seen that government can never really prevent technology from developing. Technology will always surpass government. However, the favorable environment can make it faster or allow it to grow to give the country more advantage. I think currently in Asia, Korea is well positioned for this. As we can see that China is very ambiguous and sometimes all-out ban on cryptocurrency related to blockchain. And Japan is also somewhat ambiguous, but Korea is more open, and as a result, that's one of the reasons we're here, right? We're coming to Korea. And secondly, Korea has a population which is very technology savvy, and Korea is a technology savvy country, has a Samsung and very big, a few other LG big tech giants. And Korean people are well educated, are well aware of blockchain and cryptocurrency. I think the level of awareness or percentage in Korea is much higher than it is in China. Even though we may have absolute numbers because we have more population, but the percentage-wise, Korea is much better. As a result, I think the first ones to adopt this technology would be in Korea. At least in Asia, Korea will be leading the effort.
So, what's your plan in Korea? Are you planning to enter the Korea market?
Yes, absolutely. Firstly, we're here introducing about our company and project and who are behind such a great technology to the Korean people. And secondly, we're planning to have a more follow-up plans in terms of the promoting about our community here, having more people join our Telegram group and knowing about what we're doing the next. And secondly, we're also collaborating with the academic experts here, ranging from professors to PhD students, and knowing about our technology, and probably was very interested in engage a global environment together with us to drive this project forward. And Donglin would also explain more on the business aspect of our plan in Korea.
Yes, and I'm sure as you know that blockchain technology, the first adopters, I'll say the easiest to adopt are finance, gaming, entertainment, and industries, and these are all very strong point of Korea. And we believe that first adaptation could be in the tech sector and in gaming, as well as in finance. And this is also one of the reasons why we want to come to Korea. We would like to we plan to seek partnerships with Korean decentralized applications, with Korean gaming companies, entertainment companies, and other big technology companies, for them to test, adopt, and use our protocol platform to build new systems, new applications in Korea.
Okay, so what's your next goal, future plans?
Well, we have near-term future plans and long-term future plans. And I will say a little bit about our near-term, and Iris will explain our long-term plan. So the near-term plan, we are in the process of completing our fundraising for the project. We have completed a first round which is sufficient for our operating capital and develop the protocols. And we're in the phase of a next round, which would help us for marketing and the further development on the commercial side. So that's one thing which is very important for any startup company is to raise sufficient capital in order to do what you want to do. Secondly, we're also in the process of developing the technology itself and building the team. We currently have a tech team in New York City and in Beijing. And we would also be interested in finding engineers and the teams in Korea, which could help us for the tech side as well as for cooperation with Korean companies. And lastly, we would like to increase our exposure in Korean media and to engage more Korean community. And that's for the near term.
Yes, and more for the long term, the reason we started a protocol level or infrastructure level project is because we do see this is where the technology actually will start impacting our real life. You might hear a lot of projects in the last year, 2017, but if you actually read through the whole history of blockchain, reading all the projects for the past 10 years, you will see a lot of them are repetitive of the same pattern or same methodology. And we realize the reason is that the application layer projects are looking for a good infrastructure to be built on. And right now we have Bitcoin and Ethereum, but their TPS are not enough for the commercial level application. And we believe this is something that we're fully work on. We have 4 greatest features of our technology. One is it's ultra fast. Secondly, it's feeless. And thirdly, we have the integrated smart contract solution. And 4 is that we're customizable for different industry. As Donglin mentioned, we're looking to not just IoT, not just finance, but more into the entertainment, game industry, and consumer business. And we believe that the technology by design can be dynamic and flexible enough to adjust to our fast growing community will be truly the winner in the future, and that's more our long-term vision. And if you have the time to look at our white paper online or read about other similar publishing projects, you will see how that the difference that's currently existing on the theoretical level will also kind of determine the path of the technology in the future, and that's why we're very confident at this moment, as we truly see that it will lead the global community, including the tech experts, miners, as well as the users, to another level of the booming blockchain era. And this is our long-term goal. We really hope to implement them with our well-rounded competitive team.
Okay, now closing message to our viewers, please. First, Donglin first.
Well, we're very happy to be in Korea, and personally, I really like Korea. I enjoy Korean food, and I hope to engage with more Korean communities here while we're in Korea, but also enjoy our time in Korea.
Thank you, and Iris.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching this air show, and we're very happy to meet all of you guys potentially, and you can interact with us on all our social medias or online forum as well. And personally as well, Korea is one of my favorite cities. We hope to visit here more.
Thank you for today's interview, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
네, 지금까지 블록체인 마스터 TV 강민정이었습니다.